It's been a minute.
It has indeed. It has.
Unfortunately,
More than a minute.
More than a minute.
It's been more than a minute, more than a few days, more than a week.
Yeah.
It might have been a month. I don't know. I've not been counting, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. And if you hear any slurred speech, it's because we've had more than one glass.
I don't drink.
On occasion.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't drink.
I ain't driving nowhere. Anyway. Yeah, so sorry guys. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you run a business and also you run a vlog. Sometimes business overtakes the vlog or the other aspects. Sometimes. And unfortunately, we've had a few weeks where we just weren't able to film.
Yeah.
However, we are back.
Back in the building. It's a sunny day.
It's a sunny day.
London's kicking off. We're recording. I don't know why I'm so gassed. I don't know why I'm just doing it on that tempo. But I am. Either way I'm doing it on that tempo. It's the day before the royal wedding. It's a sunny day.
We're celebrating.
We're talking about the royal wedding. We're celebrating. This one's
congrats, Meghan.
Cheers, Meg.
Congrats.
This is the thing,
Harry. Actually, congrats, Harry. Well done, mate.
Harry, you're my boy. You're my boy. But at the end of the day, I'm a big fan of suits. So this is a cheers to Meghan.
Yeah.
More than Harry. But
yeah.
I love you too, Harry. Come on, it's all love. It's all love. We're all one family anyway.
Exactly. Even though
Harry's my boy.
Jessica was always my woman crush in suits. Rachel, you're still nice.
Rachel Zane.
So well done.
Rachel Zane's getting married to a prince.
She getting married
Insane.
to royalty. Can you imagine what background check she had to go through?
Rachel Zane getting married to a prince. Do you know what? I should have been a rapper. I should have been. I was so. What's your name?
Should I tell people about
No. Can you imagine what?
Yeah, you see. All right, cool. Anyway, let it go.
What was you say?
The background checks that she would have had to go through. Can you imagine? This is why she had to leave suits. Can you imagine a princess, or if she's called a princess, kissing Mike in suits?
Yeah, it
could happen.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So for that, her and Mike have left suits. I no longer watch suits.
Oh, Mike as well?
Yeah, he's leaving.
Oh, okay.
I love Harvey, but I can't watch Suits without Meghan and I don't even know what Thingy's real name is. So without Rachel or Mike.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, we've had a question come in regarding the royal wedding. And now we are very well aware that this video may have come just a little bit too late. Just a little bit too late. But alas, it's coming anyway. And I'm hoping that for future royal weddings, for future engagements, this will lay the foundation for your knowledge. Right? So I'm going to read the question, or do you want to read? I want to read the question.
You read the question.
So I got a question, and it came in not too long ago. Where is it? Let's find it. Royal wedding, what to wear? All right. So we're going to I'm going to pull up the question. A little bit of a long one, but it is what it is. I'm going to read it out. Gentlemen, with all the interest in the royal wedding, has your clothing business had an increase in inquiries and or sales from international clients due to the media exposure of the royal wedding and all things British, especially men's suits and accessories? Question one. Second question. Based upon the formal atmosphere of the royal wedding, what would I think he's a little bit of a typo, right? So, based upon the formal atmosphere of the royal wedding, what would you wear to the ceremony? Should you be fortunate enough to be invited? Would it be required to be another level than what would normally be worn to a typical wedding? Thank you for your videos and what they provide to men like myself. That's from Alan in Tempe. I hope I'm saying it right. Tempe, Arizona, USA. I love that. Arizona. Cool. Much love to Arizona. Thank you very much for that, Alan.
All right, cool. So, let's tackle this because there was like 3 parts of the question.
There's 3
parts of the question.
I thought it was 2.
No, because first one was what would you wear and would it require being above? That was the second 2 parts. Yeah. So first part, have we received more inquiries? Not a massive amount, because if you're not going to the wedding, you're not going to the wedding. So
I mean, we've had inquiries of guys going to the wedding.
Yeah.
Guys going to it, but I would say international clients are calling up saying, "Oh my God, we need some British stuff because." No, I wouldn't say there's been a correlation. Not with us anyway.
Yeah.
Other businesses in the UK?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because there's only 2,600 people being invited to the wedding.
Yeah.
I say only, but that's a bloody big wedding.
It's a huge wedding, but then at the same time, I think what he's saying, what Alan's inferring, is that just in general, this whole vibe of Britishness being like the new in thing right now, it's the in thing. So like, does that mean that everyone's coming to us now to like speak about business. I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, I'm not sure. And the thing is, what's interesting is I'm not sure how many people have taken an interest in the royal wedding. If that makes any sense. I think there are people that are really into it, and there's people that just don't care.
Yeah.
So,
and there's people who are into it because it's the royals, but not into it because of suits.
This is
so there's those die-hard British people who are just like, oh my days, I've taken 2 days off so that I can prepare everything. I'm going to have a party. There's probably going to be street parties and all sorts tomorrow.
Oh, there will be. There'll be so many.
But there's very few people who are like, I need to get a new suit or something like that because of the wedding. I mean, just to kind of talk a little bit about the wedding itself.
Okay.
Harry, for example, is not going to wear a traditional suit to the wedding. He's not going to wear a morning suit even, because he is part of the armed forces. And he's in a few different factions, isn't he?
He is.
So,
I can't name them all, but I think he only served in one. I think it's part of several. He only served in one, so I think they're thinking that the one he served in is more likely one he's going to wear. But
but essentially, he's going to wear a uniform.
Yeah.
So he won't be wearing a traditional suit or morning suit.
When you say uniform, you mean like a military
uniform.
So pretty much like his brother did. So I think his brother William was in the Air Force. I'm almost certain he was in the Air Force. And I think so he would have wore a military uniform for that. Do you know what? I should really have this. But the thing is, at the same time, so you have military uniform, but you also have, get this, royal uniform.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I actually didn't know that myself, but there's a royal uniform as well. So the royal family have a uniform which looks like a military uniform, but it's not military. But then you have military uniform.
Interesting.
And so I mean, that's what potentially, I agree with you, Senna. I reckon he's going to wear a military uniform.
Yeah.
I think he's going to wear a military uniform, but we'll see.
Yeah. So, anyway.
What do guests wear?
So, if you've been invited to the wedding, there is two specifications.
I'll say 3.
Is there 3?
I'll say 3.
Okay,
so
cool.
Pretty much, but the third one, obviously, the reason why you're not thinking it is what Prince Harry would wear.
Yes.
So if you're also part of the military, you'd wear your military uniform. So that's what I'm thinking. But
so fair.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's 3.
There you go. So for example, we received a call from somebody today who's attending the garden party. Said that he's been specified either he has to wear a morning suit, or a lounge suit. And his question was, if I go, if I wear a Ted Baker jacket with a pair of trousers, another pair of trousers, would that be fine? And I had to tell him, it's more than likely that you will be turned away, because at these things you have to be diehard and know that that's exactly what you've been allowed to wear. Now, to specify, and a lot of people do not know this, I did not know this before research, that a lounge suit, as interesting as it sounds, is just a suit. So
a suit that has a matching trousers and jacket, so it has to match.
Let me finish my point.
Sorry.
Let me finish my point.
My bad, dog.
So a lounge suit is just a suit, matching jacket and trousers, and in dark colours. So you wouldn't go in anything which is too bold, too patterned. It's just plain suit, navy, grey, black. Is black allowed? I don't know.
Do you know, I've seen somewhere the black morning suits. I don't think I've seen the black lounge suits, but I've seen the black morning suits. So you know when they wear like the black jacket with the grey trousers and morning suit?
Yeah.
I've seen that, but I don't know if I've seen a black lounge suit, but I can't see why not.
So yeah.
I can't see why not.
And then to rewind a little bit on that then, so if you are going to wear a mismatched trousers with jacket, it has to be a morning suit.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know what a morning suit is, essentially it's the jacket which is long. It comes down to around knee length or so, and it has tails.
Yeah.
So, and then you'd wear that with like a grey striped pair of trousers.
Yeah.
And that would be the traditional morning suit.
And also, to add to that, traditionally, the guys would wear a top hat and a cane, probably have a cane with it. But I think for that, you don't need, that's not necessary. I think women have to wear hats though. But I don't know if they have to, but every time I see royal weddings, they all wear hats. So I'm just assuming it's part of their uniform, the dress.
Wait a second, why haven't Morts More been invited to the wedding?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Harry, the thing is, I was upset, but then it is what it is. Harry's busy, so I don't know. I didn't really want to disturb him, but it's what
Do you know what it is? My diary was full anyway.
It is what it is. I don't know. He didn't
Diary
reach
was
out. He
full.
didn't reach out. But it's what it is.
Yeah, I think I
It
already
is what
told
it is.
people I couldn't
Morts
make
More's
it.
not going to be at the royal wedding.
Yeah.
We're going to be watching on TV just like the rest of you. But it is what it is. I'm going to be critiquing.
I was like, should I boycott it?
No, I'm going to be critiquing the looks because I remember, not last year, but was it like 8 years ago or 10 years ago when Wills got married, right? It was about 8 he got married. It was years ago.
No,
I can't remember when it was. I can't remember when he got married. Maybe it was 2013. Let me stop guessing. Either way, when he got married, I just remember like looking at the audience.
It was 2012 or
2012, yeah, one of them ones. Yes, I remember when the congregation were coming through. I just remember David Beckham. Like David Beckham. He wore a morning suit, and I think it's like
the
mixed.
long tie.
Yeah, the long tie. It was mixed like almost like was it a purple? No, not purple. Like greyish, like pearly type of colour tie. He had like grey trousers.
And he had the wing collar.
Wing collar, like
bang.
Like you know what I mean? It's things like that.
But you know Beckham.
Beckham, like his styling was on point. It's, like, it's things like that I like watching the royal wedding for, just seeing how the guests turn up. Like, because obviously we don't necessarily get to see everyone sitting down, but we get to see them arriving and walking in. So you know what I mean? So as they're coming in, I think it's a good little show to see. But yeah.
Maybe we'll do a review of best dressed at the royal wedding. Best dressed at
the royal wedding. I think that'll be good because I think that's one image that always has stuck with me. When William got married, it's David Beckham, what he was wearing at the wedding. It was so cool, calm, collected, and obviously Victoria looked amazing as well. So together as a couple, they just powerful image. Yeah, I loved it. But it's what it is.
Yeah,
that's the royal wedding question.
That's the royal wedding question. The second part of it is, does it have to be a higher level than usual? If I'm attending a royal wedding, it's going to be my damn best suit. You don't know who's going to be there. Well, you know who's going to be there. So I'm going to make sure that I stand out in some way, shape or form. But does it have to be anything super duper?
It's a hard question to answer. I think it's a hard question to answer. The reason why I say that, right, is because if I was going to any other wedding than the royal wedding, I think the suit I'd wear, like in terms of the combination I'll put together, would be much better than what I'll do at the royal wedding. But at the same time, the royal wedding is so strict as to what you can wear. So then, would you say it's higher? Like, do you know what I mean? But my suit would be actually better. Like, I'd wear like a crazy tuxedo.
But you can't wear a tuxedo
to the royal wedding. To the royal wedding. So then, what I'm trying to say is
that you can't wear a tuxedo to the royal wedding. It's lounge suit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't wear a tuxedo to the royal wedding, but I would wear a nice tuxedo to another wedding, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
But what I'm trying to say is, but then does that mean that my level of dressing is higher for another wedding than the royal wedding? That's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know what? That's a good point.
You see what I mean? Because even though it's strict and it feels like it's high, but wearing a lounge suit, I don't think my lounge suit is as high as me wearing like...
But here's the thing. At the same time, all my suits are banging.
They are, but
here's what I need to answer, or we need to answer it from, is the level of, how do I say this, a normal civilian.
Yeah.
So, should they wear a top man suit, or should they come in a tailor-made suit? Do you see what I'm saying?
I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's even that deep.
It's probably not that deep, but I'm saying if I was a normal civilian and I didn't have great suits already, I'd be like, this is a royal wedding. I'm wearing a tailor-made suit.
Oh no, of course, no, 100%.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Dress your best for a royal wedding. But what I mean is, like, in terms of like the level of what they've set the standards at, what like in terms of the criteria, in terms of just the criteria of dressing, right? So, say for example, you said like, okay, cool, wearing a pair of chinos and a blazer is this level, right? It's casual. Wearing a lounge suit is then this level. Wearing a tuxedo is then this level. Wearing morning suits in this level, wearing is that level. So if you was to level it like that type of thing in terms of status, right? What I'm trying to say is that a lounge suit, if you tell me lounge suit, I could essentially I could wear my work suit.
Yeah.
The suit
by the way, you drop your tie for a lounge suit.
Yeah, but lounge suit, essentially I could literally take the jacket and trousers that I wear to work every day and go to the royal wedding. I fit the bill.
But however, this is where that's where his question asks. Should he wear his everyday suit essentially, or should he get something, would somebody get something new?
Get something new.
You see what I'm saying?
Get something
new. So do you need the level above, or is it just, okay, I'm a rock up in whatever I already own and have?
If you're going to the royal wedding, get something new.
That's it.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, in all honesty, I mean, I think for most weddings, I think out of courtesy, get something nice.
Really?
I mean, get something nice. I mean, look, what I mean is like, if you're going to your friend's wedding, don't wear your work suit.
Oh no! Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Okay.
Like,
I
get
thought you was
something
gonna
nice.
say, because I've never bought a new suit for somebody's wedding.
But essentially, I wouldn't necessarily buy a new suit for the royal wedding. I'd wear a nice suit for the wedding. If I've got a nice suit hanging in my wardrobe, I'm wearing that to the royal wedding. But what I mean is, just don't wear like your work suits for any wedding. Like, just don't wear any raggedy.
Oh, please,
like,
and please, not your work shoes. Like, even if you wear your work suit, just not your work shoes.
Unless you wear like Crockett and Jones every day to work. Then
unless you have 10 pairs of shoes, which are spick and span and good. Those busted grey parts on your black shoes and all sorts.
But you're assuming everyone has bad shoes for work. Some people might really look after their shoes at work.
You travel on public transport. Tell me the percentage of people who have good shoes on a daily basis.
I can't tell because a lot of them are wearing trainers on the way to work.
Alright, we're veering off subject matter here, but yeah, you get the gist.
Yeah, I'll get what he means. So I think, look, this has been a long video.
Yes.
Let's wrap it up.
Cool.
There you have it. What to wear to a royal wedding? Has the royal wedding affected British business? And is the levels for dressing at a royal wedding any different from any other wedding? You have the answer. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you got invited to the wedding, you saw this video, I don't know, you should already be dressed. You should already have something by the time you've seen this video. But look, either way, for the next
royal wedding. And
wedding,
if you're attending the wedding, if we get this out in time, put something up and hashtag Morts More. Let us see it.
Let's see it.
Yeah, let's see what you're wearing.
Let's get it. Okay, cool. Well, let's see it, sorry. So until next time, continue to like, subscribe, comment, share this video. We really appreciate the love, support, the fact you're still here with us even though we've been missing for a little while. Thank you very much, we appreciate that. Continue to interact with us on our several social media streams from Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, I'm missing one, and Twitter. Until next time.
Alright guys, until next time.
Sorry to interrupt you. Be required to be at another level? Would you be required to be at another level than would normally be wanted to be? Okay, cool. Let me give it a second.
Yeah, that's camera.
Right, I'm back in the shot.
Back in.